We're trying it from the top. Had many small challenges on my morning this morning. Not challenges you'd expect. Not the challenges you would expect. Challenges that might come from it being 13 degrees out. But challenges nonetheless. Little challenges. Little complications, little miscommunications, little issues with the woman at the different Dunkin Donuts I went to. Little opportunities to get riled up, I think, in times past that I would have gotten riled up for. And not understood why she didn't understand me, the woman at the Dunkin Donuts. And why there was confusion and why there were issues and why something didn't work and why the app didn't give me my free coffee. But instead, I'm learning to laugh it off. And I'm retelling you now, not because I'm venting or I'm bothered, but I see growth. I anticipate growth. I feel growth. I feel I am growing in front of you. Good morning, Josh Hogrand. And I hope I mean that figuratively more than literally. And the only reason I bring that up is because I ate many peanut M&Ms yesterday and felt a little bit swollen. Well, hello, truly, truly. Hello, Dale. Hello, Shark. Hello, Kelly L. User, Matthew, Tennessee, PK, Sal, Mosey, Tech Warranted. And you know we're watching Tech Warranted. They're suspicious. Hello, Rock Doctor. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Duffy. We got a lot of users on. Missy Moo. Missy Moo joined. I was hoping Missy Moo would hop on today. Bad. King Hippo. Best selling. And Rochelle and Danny. And NR. We got a lot of people hopping on it. And isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? It's Sunday morning. It is Sunday morning. Do I see the glow in the sky? I do see the glow in the sky. I do. I see a flag fluttering off in the distance. I see the sun rising slightly. It's not yet. I almost switched my spots. I parked at my fitness club, and there's some big kind of corporate-looking warehousey building in front of me. And I actually thought of moving down there so I'd get a better view of the sunrise. That I would see a better view of the sunrise. But then, and again, everything I do, I put this much thought into. I realized I'd have to walk to the gym when I was done with my coffee show. And I didn't want to because it's 13 degrees out. Hello, Chip. Hello, Clarissa. And Rochelle, it is chilly. And yes, I'm in Naperville. Hello, Brenda. How many people we got on today? 55? So, you know I've got a thing, a chemistry with the woman that wakes early and has a sunny disposition and serves me my coffee most mornings. And I get an extra large coffee with cream. I like to advertise the Dunkin' just about every morning. I like to think I have the most intelligent viewing audience on all of social media, and I'm confident that I do. And one of my viewers told me that they give a free medium coffee for the next till December 11th. I don't know why December 11th. Hold on, let me get my watch on. I don't know why December 11th, but they do, they said. Somebody told me to look at the app. I did. I found it. It said free medium coffee till this date. And it was, I'd like to call it the fine print, but it wasn't really the fine print. I mean, the print was just as big as the rest of it. It said with purchase. Yeah, I don't want a donut. I mean, that's just crap. It doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't really fill my tummy. It doesn't give me any nutrition. It just kind of makes me feel a little bit sugary. And so I went into the drive-thru and said, I'll just get an extra large coffee with cream. And you know, that bummed me out because I'm frugal. I like good deals. I love good deals. I'm sitting there going, hey, maybe the extra large coffee can work as my freebie. Or my purchase, I mean. So I tried to explain to the woman through the little thing and say, well, you know, I have the app and it gives me a medium coffee free with purchase. So I want a free medium coffee and I'm going to buy this. Thought we had an understanding. Drove up to the window. And again, I went to a different Dunkin Donuts, so it wasn't my soulmate that serves me my coffee every morning at the other Dunkin Donuts. The woman with which I have a bond. And showed her the app. She scanned it. To this moment, I'm still not totally sure what she said, except I don't get a free cup of free medium coffee. I'm not sure why. She goes, I scanned your app. And then she said a word I couldn't understand. And I asked several times. I did not understand it. I go, well, I guess I don't want to pay for the medium coffee. I'm not sure why my purchase of this extra large coffee with cream doesn't cover the purchase aspect of the free medium coffee with purchase. But she was saying a word that I couldn't understand. I still don't understand. So I go, well, I guess I don't want the free medium coffee because it's no longer free. She goes, but it's already poured. Well, you know, I only ordered it because I thought it'd be free. But either way, as all good stories have a happy ending, she gave me the free medium coffee because it was already poured. And I only purchased the extra large coffee with cream. So that's the end of that story. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is... What day is it? What day is it? It is Sunday morning. It is December 1st. It is December 1st. Happy Sunday. What time is it? I haven't had my coffee yet, and I've already been talking for quite some time. It is 6:40 a.m. Happy Sunday. This is a little show I have been doing for quite some time. Hold on here. It is a show about me talking. It's a show about me sharing some feelings, sharing the little adventures. Like my visit to Dunkin Donuts this morning. Happy Sunday to you, Jay. Good morning, Tanya. All right, it's past time for my first sip. Oh, I'm not ready. Let me see if I turn off the light. Well, that's kind of a little too dark and mysterious, isn't it? Yeah, if I'm back here, it's like I'm hiding in the shadows. But if I'm up here, it's okay. But I'm going to go with this until the sun rises above this building in front of me. But anyway, it's not just a show about me talking. It is not just a show about me talking. Now I'm faced with a little dilemma. I have 2 coffees in front of me. An extra large coffee with cream and a medium coffee with cream. Which should I open first? I'll go with my standard. So I have a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me, and I am so excited to have my first sip on this Sunday morning. Ooh, we got good ideas coming at me. Put one in the tumbler. What is a great idea. It's probably ice cold from the 13-degree stay in the car it had last night, while I am warm and toasty. Hey, Puma, thank you so much for following the live creator. I so appreciate you. But anyway, yes, Dale, there will be free coffee at church. Oh, but I'm not going to church. Hold on, let me get my first sip. For those that have been watching a while, you know it's a show about me sharing my love of coffee, and I am excited to have my first sip. My hope is wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Tanya asked about any flavor. Only the flavor of Dunkin Donuts coffee goodness with cream. And that's all the flavor I need today. D.H. Lawrence. Is that the of Arabia guy? The Prince of Arabia or whatever the... Is that who D.H. Lawrence is? I think it might be. Isn't that? Lawrence of Arabia. There was a Lawrence of Arabia. And that might be D.H. Lawrence. I don't know. It had something to do with World War I. The Dunkin Midnight asked for next time. I don't know that I will ask for the Dunkin Midnight. I couldn't be more pleased with this coffee I have. I mean, maybe I could. I guess you don't know till you try. Apparently there's a coffee called the Dunkin Midnight. See, that will just get me in trouble again. We had a communication breakdown with this woman. I tried to get my free coffee, and that didn't work. If I start asking for special types of coffee, I don't know, that could just lead to trouble. I think, good morning, Captain Kenny, how are you? I asked for my go at the regular Dunkin'. All right. Good morning, Opal, if I didn't say that. King Hippo provided T.H. Lawrence. Well, Dill Pickle, it's strange you say that last night. It's strange you say that. The Maddie wants to know how much I bench press. Well, the Maddie, I haven't maxed out in a long, long time, but I'm pretty sure I could probably bench press 200 pounds once. On the 4th set, I was working out at 175 pounds, and I did it 4 or 5 times the other day. So I'm going to guess 200 pounds is probably what I could bench press. Maybe 205 or 210, maybe. Good morning, T-Kaz from Wisconsin. I'd be your hero if I got bounced from Dunkin' and the gym. I don't see why that would happen. If I was 30 years old, what is one path I'd take differently? Well, if I was 30 years old, and I can't even imagine my life from 30 to 53 without drinking, but I guess, you know, if I could reverse time and go back 26 years and be 30, I guess I don't see any reason I would go out and drink. Because I think we don't acknowledge how big of a part alcohol is in our lives and what it does and who we choose as a mate and what jobs we do and, which route we take home from work, at least for me. Because I think for me, it was pretty much all encompassing in my thoughts. And it would have been interesting. I don't know what I would have done. At 30, it's totally what I did. I mean, I went to work, but, it was partying. It was chasing women. Yeah, so I don't know what I would have done without drinking if I was 30. But yeah. Oh. When did I get divorced? When did I get divorced? When did I get divorced? Well, I've been divorced twice. I've been divorced twice. Yeah. Thank you, Dale. Thank you, Dale. I turned down the heat. Dale is very kind and considerate. He is reminding me not to let my phone get hot. I got the heat down, so it's kind of a little chilly in my car. I'd like it to be warmer. It really seems, because I have the heat set to the feet, that it shouldn't be an issue, but it has been nevertheless. Don't do a third time. Oh, you talking about marriage or letting my, what's the current temperature outside? Well, my car says it's 12 degrees outside, truly. Atlanta says don't do a third time. I assume you're talking about marriage. Hey, Tip. Thank you for sending me the flowers or the rose. And Dale, thank you for sending me the heart me. I didn't know we were at that stage of our relationship, Dale. Atlanta asked about the divorce. Don't get divorced a third time. I wouldn't rule out marriage. I mean, it'll go the way it's supposed to go. It'd go the way it was supposed to go. Yeah. It'd be different being married and finding a woman without alcohol being involved at all. I think that changes your or it certainly changed my perspective on everything. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm not in a rush. I haven't even been on a date. Holy smokes. It'd be nice to go to a movie with a woman. It'd be nice to cuddle on the couch, watch a movie at home. It'd be nice to, I don't know, go for coffees, take a walk, hold hands. Yeah, it'd be nice. Hey, Aaron, thank you so much for sending the ice cream cone. I appreciate that. But it is Sunday morning. Oh, is it Sunday morning? I worked last night. I worked late. I mean, not crazy late, but like 11 something. It was a slow night at the restaurant. My last customer sat for a few hours at the end. It's tough for me. I love what I do. I love my customers. And I'm a waiter at a fairly nice restaurant here in Naperville. But it's also a restaurant that people kind of hang out and have drinks for long periods of time. And sometimes a lot of times they'll come and they won't even order food. And they'll just be there for drinks or wine or whatever. And that was the case yesterday. And I had a table right before I was cut get sat. And I go, all right, I'll get my side work done. They'll finish up and they'll go. But they stayed for like 3 or 4 hours. And it's hard for me because, I love what I do. I love when I feel like I'm needed or wanted or what have you. But when you just have a table kind of sitting in your section for hours, you know, all my good material got used up, all the funny things I could say, and all their needs for me got used up, and they were just kind of hanging out. And I was just kind of sitting there. I'm going, clock's ticking. What do I do? Did the side work as best I could. I rolled the silverware, ran the glassware, polished the glassware. Tried not to get down about it, but boy, my knee was hurting. My right knee. I ain't getting any younger. I ain't getting any younger. Were the drinks flowing? The drinks were definitely flowing. Did the tip make up for that? It can't make up for that. You can't make up for that. I mean, they'd have to have matched their, they gave a normal tip. And I'm not bitching. It wasn't their fault. It wasn't their fault, because that's what happens in my restaurant. It's kind of a restaurant bar. It's kind of a restaurant bar. So people do stay and have drinks and hang out for several hours. And that's what happened last night. And again, I love what I do, and when I'm busy and when I got several tables and people to talk to and people that need food and drinks and water served, but this table didn't. So I felt kind of silly a little bit. So I woke this morning and I go, I'm going in. I'm opening the restaurant today. Been at the restaurant, it feels a lot, the last 2 days. And I got one long day today. Long depending on how busy we are. And, I think I love my schedule. Although today we have a meeting at work in the morning. Felt a little sad, maybe shed a tear after I got off work last night. It's about midnight. I checked out a text I got from my daughter, and my oldest daughter's in town for Thanksgiving, and she asked if we were going to go to church this morning, and if so, we could go to the early church. Our church service starts at 9. My meeting starts at 10, so I couldn't really go. Made me a little sad. I would have been able to see my girl one more time. She has her own little pink Bible that her mother got her. She takes notes. It's kind of cute. Did the tear freeze on my cheek? No. No, the tear did not freeze on my cheek. Yeah, Dale, it's kind of a little bit of a bummer. But it'll be okay. She'll be back in 2 weeks. Had a lot of fun with her a couple times. Cheered for her at a race. Took her out to dinner. Text and FaceTimed a bunch. And, yeah. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. Tell you what, although I was feeling this was a little overkill when she gave it to me, I'm happy to have it. I am happy to have it. Oh. Did somebody say Spencer Hoffman made a video about me? Did somebody say Spencer Hoffman made a video about me? It's funny. Because I was hoping he would. Is it Spencer Hughes? Okay. Spencer Hughes. Who's Spencer Hoffman? I don't know. Spencer Hughes. I was hoping he would. Because I thought about it yesterday. And I've removed him from my social media. I kid you not. I added him back. He could might follow me again. He's a guy, he's apparently was a 30-year radio personality and is very skeptical of my ability to monetize Coffee with Ken and to talk on social media. I think it's one thing to be skeptical, but it's another thing to be so desirous of putting your skepticism out there into the world on somebody else. But either way, he chose to do that in his comments on my posts, and I removed him from my posts. And then I thought about it yesterday. Apparently, he's a guy with a 30-year history of talking on the radio. He has an audience, not a very large one, but he has an audience. And I thought, hey, maybe if he still has some sort of connections to his show, he'd talk about me on his show. Probably would say I'm delusional. Probably would say I don't have a chance to make social media a full-time business. I don't know what else he'd say, but probably those things for sure. But either way, I got to thinking as I was driving around yesterday, that maybe he was very impassioned in his comments. He really believed that I was delusional and I wasn't going to make any money on social media long term because he didn't make money in the radio business. And again, it's okay for him to think that, but he wrote long comments on my videos about it, really long. And my thought was, why the heck do you care so much to write a long comment on my video? So I removed him. But then, as I was going about my day yesterday, I'm going, maybe he's still got more followers than his social media profiles indicate. Maybe he'll get a special spot on his Fox News radio station and talk about me. Talk about me. Figure that'd be good. Think that would be good. Pizza Puff says, I think his point was to prepare you for the feedback you might get if you shop my audition tape. That'd be a strange point to make. I certainly haven't talked about shopping my audition tape. Don't they say you should not be the smartest person in the room? Shark, I got a funny one about that. Will I stitch his video? No. No, I will not stitch his video. Well, King Hippo says they certainly wouldn't turn down free feedback. Well, then don't, King Hippo. Don't. I think it's already good for viewership. He's talking about me. I don't know. He says he's interviewed presidents and dignitaries, I think. Yet he's talking about me on his show. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah. How do I like my coffee? Hot. Unless it's hot outside, and then I like it iced. Oh, that's so nice. Feels good. Hello, Dana. How are you? How are you today? I wonder how cold it is where you guys are from. I wonder how cold it is where you guys are from. Hello, introvert lady. Shark, how am I? I'm doing great. I got a good night's sleep. I'm at my gym. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I may or may not work out. I'll probably do a quick little workout. I'll probably take a nice hot shower because it is cold here. And then I'll probably go off to work. I will probably go off to work. They must have opened the gym. We got a few SUVs pulling in. Does the Kia Soul count as an SUV? Is this an SUV? Does anybody know? But I mean, I'm surrounded by like 4 SUVs that weren't here when I got here. And maybe 5. There's a Volkswagen. I got a Ford. I've got a Kia. I don't know. I got a red one and a white one. I think I see a Prius over there. It's not an SUV? Darn it. Well, I guess it's certainly not an SUV. I wouldn't want to take this off-roading. I think the wheels might fall off. The car doors might fall off. The panels might fall off. Haven't had to take it, rough it. I still love it. Yeah, sure, Kia Souls are bigger inside than they look. I'll tell you what, I'm cold. I got to turn on the heat. Hey, Dale, keep an eye on the temperature for me. I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit. Hope it's not blowing too much. Maybe if I turned up this. Oh, no, but that'll move that. All right. It's some Aaron Akabara again. I think we have the smartest audience in social media. Aaron Akampora said it's a subcompact crossover SUV. I'm not totally sure what all that means. I'm not totally sure what all that means, but I still love my Kia Soul. Oh, it's a subcompact crossover SUV. There's a woman going, she's going into the gym. As she's going into the gym, looked very cold. She wasn't wearing a jacket. Just kind of a long sleeve but light workout sweatshirt sort of thingy. Maybe she doesn't go into the locker room. Maybe she doesn't even get a locker. Maybe she's here for a class. And I'm almost feeling the vibe from the cars that are pulling up and the women that are getting out. There must be some Pilates or yoga type class. Because all the women kind of looked, not the same, they didn't look the same, but they're kind of, you know, I could see them all in a yoga class. There's a dude next to me with a beard. He doesn't fit the mold. He's not even driving an SUV. It's 24 degrees in Pittsburgh. That's a balmy 24 degrees. Again, we're going into the deep freeze early here in the year. I didn't expect it to get down to 13 degrees. But whether we expect it or not, I think to expect the unexpected. I didn't write that. Patrick Swayze did in Roadhouse. Expect the unexpected. And I think you're better off. Because again, I used to be surprised by things that would happen. I still get surprised. I haven't fixed it yet or figured it all yet. But again, the miscommunication between me and the Dunkin Donuts woman might have frustrated me a lot in earlier years. And it didn't frustrate me today. And it felt kind of nice. And I don't know what the point is of getting frustrated by little things that happen along your path. It's not like frustration fixes them. It's not like frustration fixes them. So expect the unexpected. Life will go a little smoother. Oh. It's 71 today in West Palm Beach. Dale says he didn't think Patrick wrote his own lines. Don't you badmouth Patrick Swayze, Dale. Not on this show. Not on my show. I was thinking about a movie. And I tell you what, it didn't get it nearly. I mean, they did a remake of it, so it might have gotten some credit. I mean, they did a remake of Roadhouse. What's the movie I'm thinking about? Where he skydives and they rob banks and he dresses the dead presidents. I'm drawing a blank. It's Keanu Reeves. It's from like 1990. Somebody help me. Hey, Grace on Fire, thank you so much for following the live creator. Thank you. Point Break. Point Break. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. And Patrick Swayze was great in it. His name was Bodie. Keanu Reeves was Johnny Utah. The actor was kind of one of those, he's kind of a nutty guy, but he was popular, like in The Lethal Weapon, Johnny Utah's partner. Can't think of the actor's name. Blonde hair. Gary Busey. Gary Busey was Keanu Reeves' partner. Didn't end well for Gary Busey's character. Hello, beautiful. Nothing occurred really at Dunkin' today. I can't retell the story. It wasn't even that good of a story the first time. Although I did score a free cup of coffee. What time did I start today? Oh, beautiful sending me a lightning bolt. Isn't that sweet? She's sending me all sorts of gifts. She's very kind and generous. She is. She is. Hello, Otis. Hello, Ashley. I like her name. Beautiful. I wonder what that series of numbers after her name means. It's too many to be a phone number. You are very welcome. Dale, are you keeping track of my heat on my phone? Are you keeping track of the heat on my phone? Maybe I'll turn it off for a little bit. Maybe I will turn it off for a little bit. I don't know what else I have for you on this Sunday morning. Again, it just feels like I left the restaurant. And to be going back there in an hour or two seems redundant. Wonder how busy we'll be today. Hopefully we'll be busy. Kind of bums me out when it's not. Again, I really enjoy greeting customers and telling them about the restaurant and bringing them their food and telling them the food I like. But sometimes, specifically at my restaurant, we get a lot of people that are hanging out or drinking. And don't need great service. Just kind of need somebody to check in from time to time. I like to try and give great service. I think that I do. What time is it? It is 7:10 a.m. Dale. Nah, I like my restaurant a lot. I like the customers. They're all. A guy walked in that I hadn't seen in several months. A friend of mine last night. He was surprised to see me. He and his wife. They sat up at the bar. Apparently, he says he's a regular. He knew one of my coworkers quite well and was talking to her at length. It's kind of nice to see him. Oh. My sister could probably get me a job. Yeah. She probably could, Dale. She probably could. God, imagine taking this. You guys talk about don't get married for the third time. The licensing required to get your your Series 7 license, taking that test again. Ugh. Ugh. Don't all Naperville restaurants have basically the same clientele? No, they don't, Pizza Puff. For instance, McDonald's doesn't have the same clientele as Sullivan's Steakhouse. Denny's serves a different sort of customer than Panda. What's the Chinese fast food? Kind of tasty. 7 is easy with a finance degree. Oh, Pizza Puff was talking in an artisan restaurant. I don't even know what an artisan is. The conversation is almost too highbrow for me. Almost too highbrow for me. The sun's not coming up over my building. Maybe I could have parked in a different spot. Can't even see my flag fluttering off in the distance because of this Kia Telluride's in my way. That's okay. I'm seeing little puffs of steam or smoke come out of this little chimney thing in the building across the way. I'm seeing one solitary plane moving southwesterly in a clear, empty sky. I'm seeing blue on the windows. I'm seeing red on the stop sign. I'm seeing black on that car. I'm seeing a cold day. But I'm excited about my day. I am excited about my day. Dale, are you even serious? Let me check out this Dale guy. I'm almost skeptical of Dale. He's got to be joking. It is a cold December 1st. It is a cold December 1st. Colson John Semple. Who's John Semple? Seems like a famous name. Somebody from like history or a documentary I watched. I don't know. Beautiful. I got a regular coffee because that's what I get. I get a regular coffee with cream. I got a regular coffee with cream. User said, excited about what? You got to find things. I think it's important to find things to be excited about, even if you're going to work. I'm excited about my workout I'm going to have today. I'm excited about the hot shower I'm going to have. Whatever food I have. The customers that await me. My FaceTime to my daughter to tell her how much I love her before I go into work and how proud I am of her. My call to a buddy whose birthday it is today. The crisp coolness on my face as I get out of my car. You got to be excited about all sorts of things. Or you don't have to be. But it's better to be excited about all sorts of things. Because life's a lot more fun when you're excited. And, So when I say I'm excited about my day, I am. I don't really even have a thought in mind. But I'm enthused about my day. And I'll tell you what, it feels good waking up in the morning and feeling a little, even if your knee hurts, even if you're not going to be able to go to church, even if you have a work meeting at 10 o'clock, I'll tell you what, it feels good waking up with a little excitement in your life. and not looking at life as drudgery or treading water or getting by. It does. So, one more sip of coffee. I'm almost done with this. I might not even do a workout. I might just bring my backup coffee into the gym and kind of hang out and people watch. That might be what I do today. Oh. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. Beautiful. I want to thank you for joining today. I want to thank you for following along. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Pizza Puff said they've never thought of a gym as a place to people watch. Well, do you enjoy people watching, Pizza Puff? Perhaps you do not. Perhaps you do not. I bet you no matter where I said I do people watching, you would say that's an inappropriate. Inappropriate. If there's people there, I don't know how it's inappropriate. Well, again, I'm excited about my day. I am excited about my day. And I want to thank you all for joining. I so appreciate you. I so appreciate you. Blessed Beyond Measure, like the live. Hey, Blessed Beyond Measure, did you follow my page? Did you follow my page? Well, thank you so much, introvert lady. Jamada said, my feed is so clear. And Sally Vallis said, it's so cold. It is so cold. It is so cold. Hey, Blessed Beyond Measure, follow the live creator. Ask and ye shall receive. I so appreciate you. I so appreciate you. I really do. I really do. But I want to thank you so much for joining today. No, somebody brought up mushroom coffee earlier today. Earlier this week. I never had mushroom coffee. I don't know any Bible verses. Tech Warranted, who I think's a troll, is asking for a weekly Bible verse with Ken. I've never read the Bible. I haven't. I tried. I broke it out once. It's thick. It's got a lot of pages. It has a lot of pages. And they're very thin pages. Has anyone else noticed that? Walk in joy despite my circumstances. Yeah. I don't know where that is, though. I don't know where that is. But it is a great verse. It is a great verse. Walking in joy despite your circumstances. And somehow, some way, I managed to do that. And I think there's a book written called As a Man Thinketh. And I used to look like I was on top of the world, literally, because I was on the top floor of a penthouse apartment in Chicago and have money and have a fancy car and have a gorgeous girlfriend. But I was missing something inside because I wasn't walking in joy despite my circumstances. And I don't think our level of joy should be determined by our circumstances. And I think a lot of people, especially those trolls that are on my stream today, think that their circumstances determine their level of joy. Yeah. Or maybe they just have, their circumstances aren't doing well. Or maybe they're not as well off as they pretend, financially or relationship or spiritually. They're probably not. Huh. Well, Kim Williams, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. One last sip of coffee. Oh. Thank you, Captain Kenny. Thank you, Captain Kenny. I thank you for joining today. And all right, well, thank you, Blessed Beyond Measure. I appreciate you. We were letting the trolls do too much dictating the conversation today. Beautiful kindness is free. But those with the dark souls don't understand that. Yeah. But that's okay. Anyway, I so appreciate you guys today. It's Sunday morning. I'm excited about my day. The sun is going to be rising above the building across from me soon. My gym is calling me. My workout is calling me. That hot shower is calling me. My medium cup of coffee is calling me. And I'm looking forward to my day. And Sandra Lynn, I'm just signing off. I started late today. I saw you started late today, and you're still just, but I mean, I'll cut you some slack, Sandra Lynn. It's 7:20 on a Sunday morning. There's no reason for you to set an alarm for Coffee with Ken, because you know you can always watch the tape version over on YouTube. But I so appreciate you guys watching today. I want to thank you for joining me. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. Hope you are living in gratitude and walking in joy despite your circumstances. Because circumstances are going to come and they're going to go. And once you learn to walk in joy despite them, life's a lot more fun. Beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate you all. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you are feeling good. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.